there is a magic number. But then they differ, well, what is the magic number? Hanafis say one number, the Malikis, the Shafi'is, etc. and Hanbalis say another number. You with me? Jayy, read for us. Majority of the scholars, that means the Shafi'is, the Malikis and the Hanbalis. Fadal.
Majority 4 burud. The proof
4 burud. Now.
Ibn Abbas and Ibn Umar used to shorten prayers and break their fasts if the distance equaled or exceeded 4 burud.
Jayy, I'm not going to go into the long story, but basically 4 burud. Abdullah ibn Abbas, Abdullah ibn Umar, they would shorten their prayer if they went the distance of 4 burud. Then your question is going to be, well, what is 4 burud? Basically, 1 barid equals 3 equals 4 farasikh. This is the long story, how you get it. I'm not going to go into the long story. 1 barid equals 4 farasikh. 1 farsakh equals 3 miles. So that equals 4 barid equals 16 farasikh. 1 mile equals 1.848 kilometers. Final story at the end, this comes to 48 miles. 48 miles, you translate it into kilometers. Answer is 88.7 kilometers. So, Jumhur, majority of the scholars, 88.7 kilometers. Where did they get it from? From the statement, or from the action rather, the action of Abdullah ibn Umar and Abdullah ibn Abbas. They would shorten if they went for burud. What's for burud? 1 barid, 1 barid, 1 barid, 1 barid. Excellent. Translates to 88.7 kilometers. Pass. Move on.
Number 2, the Hanafis. 3 days journey.
Jayy. 3 days distance. 3 days journey distance or whatever. Jayy.
A female is not to travel 3 days distance except with a mahram.
Prophet ﷺ states female not supposed to travel without a mahram the distance of 3 days. Are you with me? So then, just bear with me. The female not allowed to travel a distance of 3 days journey. So the Hanafi scholars, technically, is that hadith talking about what's the distance of a musafir?
No.
No, it's not. But the Hanafi used that as their proof and they said, well, 3 days journey now, you know, what does this translate to? Great debate. Great debate amongst the Hanafi scholars. Why? It's only natural. Look here. Abdullah ibn Abbas and Abdullah ibn Umar would shorten their prayers if they went between one place and another place 4 barid. Are you with me? 4 barid is a distance. It's measurable. It's something measurable. It's something definite. Are you with me? Excellent. Whereas the Hanafi proof, 3 days travel. What's meant by 3 days travel? 3 days travel by camel. Is it a fast camel? Is it a slow camel? It would differ. The number of kilometers would differ based upon what type of camel it is. Am I traveling 24 hours or am I traveling only during the day and I'm not traveling at night? Will have a great impact on the final answer. Am I taking a rest? Am I not taking a rest? Am I traveling, with the goods on the camel or am I traveling with just myself on the camel, etc.? Based upon that day, they're going to have various opinions. And that's why, for example, also, what day of the year are we traveling? Are we traveling in summer or are we traveling in winter? In summer, you've got more time to, travel, and in winter, you've got less time. So that's why the Hanafi opinion, you're going to find one Hanafi on this masala, one Hanafi saying 40 kilometers, one Hanafi saying 80 kilometers, one Hanafi saying 70 kilometers, etc. Why? Because it's all to do with, well, what type of travel are we doing? Is she a heavy woman? Is she a light woman? Am I heavy camel, light camel, etc. Okay? And I'll give you some examples. Maulana, and mostly from the Deobandi scholars, Maulana Qasim Nanotvi, he stated that it is 38.6 kilometers. One of the shortest ones. 38.6 kilometers. Khalil Ahmed Saharpuri, he mentioned 57 kilometers. And same with Maulana Ashraf Ali Tanvi, he mentioned 77 kilometers. You find many books, they mention 77. Why? Maulana Ashraf Ali Tanvi, there was his opinion of 77. And then, interestingly enough, and fantastically enough, and brilliantly enough, Maulana Gangohi, Maulana Anwar Shah Kashmiri, Fazlur Rahman, Shabir Ahmed, etc., they mention 48 Sharia miles, which translates to 88.86 kilometers, which coincides with majority opinion. Did you get that? Many of the Hanafi scholars calculated the distance of 3 days and they found it to be 88.86 kilometers. And that's fantastic. Why? Because that then coincides with the majority opinion Malikis and the Hanafi, Shafis, Malikis and Hanbalis, Hanafis included, that all of them agree on at least 88 kilometers or 88.6 kilometers, 88.5 or whatever. Are you with me? But for different reasons. These guys calculated it, the Barid story, and these guys, the Hanafis, calculated it on the camel traveling story. But mashallah, at least we found some common denominator, so we can stick to that. So final story, if you want a number, you stick to this number here. You got that? Yeah. Excellent. Now let's make some holes in the argument of majority of the scholars. Majority of the scholars mentioned the four Barid story. Yes or no? From Abdullah ibn Abbas, Abdullah ibn Umar. Just listen. Don't write. Just listen. It's all being recorded. All of you have access to the audios through the website. You can go there, you can download it, you can listen to it. So don't worry that much. They mentioned the four Barid story. But we have narrations from Abdullah ibn Abbas and Abdullah ibn Umar that they shorten their prayers in less than 4 Barid distance. And sometimes they shorten their prayers in more than 4 Barid distance. And also, it just so happened that they shortened it after 4 Barid. It's not like they said 4 Barid is the magic number. It was just their action. And also it's their action. How many other Sahaba you got to maybe deferred with them, so it doesn't carry that much of weight. Are you with me? Do you know what I mean? So that's the hole in their argument. As for the holes in the Hanafi argument, we already mentioned it's very hard to put a number on it, because you might say this one here number was calculated based upon the average day of the year. I'll calculate a number on the shorter day of the year. You will calculate a number with regards to traveling, the entire 24 hours. It's not something that we can use as a hobby. It's very flexible. It's moving here, there, and everywhere, and we're looking for a number in the matter. Also, more importantly, we have narrations of that hadith which mentions 3 days. We have a narration in Sahih Muslim which mentions 1 day. Female should not travel a distance of 1 day without a mahram. We have a narration in Sahih Bukhari, 1 day and 1 night. So now which one are we going to take? Why are you taking the 3? We have a narration which says she should not travel a distance of 1 day and 1 night. We have a narration which mentions in Sahih Muslim 1 night. We have a narration in Sahih Muslim which mentions 2 days. So I mean, which one? You can't take one and leave the others. So those are holes in that argument. Number 3, Fawad.